Okay, so you're looking to start a business, but you're stuck at the point whereby you're trying to make a business plan and you don't know how to do it. Creating a business plan is essential before you even start creating your brand. Even if you don't require investment, creating a business plan will help you solidify and cement your thoughts on your brand so that you're crystal clear of what it represents, what your objectives are, and how you want to develop it. My name is Jocelyn, I'm the founder of A+CE. I created A+CE about 10 months ago, starting my small business journey. And creating a business plan was exactly where I felt stuck. And after hours and hours of looking online and working out how to actually create one, I thought I'd speed up the process and close that gap between where you are now and where you want to be. And hopefully this video will help you gain more clarity of how to create a business plan and how to create a clarity for your brand. So without further ado, let's get started. Well, as I said, creating a business plan is so crucial for you to know exactly what your brand represents and where you want to go with it. I used to personally think that a business plan was more for those of us who would want to get investment elsewhere and want to get money elsewhere rather than using my own money, but I was so wrong. And actually, ever since creating a business plan for A+CE, I had so much more clarity into what A+CE represented, what I wanted A+CE to represent, and where I see A+CE going in the future. But other than that, the main thing it allowed me to do was to gain clarity into whether it was even a doable business and whether it was even right for me to start it in the first place. So all in all, you don't actually need investment or want investment for your company in order to create a business plan. So if you're stuck in creating one, here are the couple of things that you should probably include in yours. And I also linked a free version of the business plan that I used in the information box below. So the first thing you want to include in your business plan is your USP, and that stands for unique selling point. Identify why your brand exists. What makes it different to the brands that are already currently in the market? Why would people want to buy from you rather than someone else? Without a USP, you need to figure out how you're going to attract customers. And just by copy and pasting another company's model and selling it for a cheaper price is not going to cut it. All businesses are trying to solve a problem. That's what business really is. So what problem are you trying to solve? And really the aim is then to review your USP every 6 to 12 months to make sure that your company is on track with it. Secondly, brand placement. This is where you work out where you stand in the market and where you're placed. It's really important at this point to research who the key players are and where they stand as well. Note what's important to you, whether that's price, sustainability, quality, or style. And what I did was I drew a cross diagram with all 4 different areas that I would find important and then put all the different brands in those sectors and measure it that way. Thirdly, target market. Know who your customer is. It's important because your product or whatever it is you're selling should speak to them. How old are they? Do they work? What are their hobbies? Where would they hang out normally? What do they do on a day-to-day basis? Where would they spend their free time? What do they enjoy doing? What do they not enjoy doing? What frustrates them in life? The more detailed you know your ideal client and customer, the better it is for you and the company. And even better, name them. Maybe a great way to start would be to think about who you were a couple of years ago. Because honestly, you're creating this business probably because of a problem you want to solve and you find frustrating. And so think about who you were a couple of years back and what you were like and what you enjoyed and didn't enjoy and found frustrating would be a great start. And the next thing to add in your business plan is market value. The market is a pie and we each have a portion of it. So have a clear picture about how big the pie is and how big the market is and what's already been taken and where your portion of the pie comes in. You should be able to find the value and the volume of your market just by doing some deep research. For the key competitors in your field and the big companies that are going right now, have a look at their accounts that are posted online, which they should, and have a look at what their accounts look like and what market value they share. Now, it may seem daunting initially looking at your key competitors' accounts, but it's not actually there to freak you out. Really, this point of this exercise is actually just to know and have clarity as to how big the market is and where you fit in. Because again, if there is no place for you to fit in, there's no potential, maybe your business idea needs to be revisited or completely cancelled off. And number 5, I just want to touch on this briefly, and that is cash flow. Creating a business is exciting. Creating a vision of what you have in your dreams is exciting, but sometimes being excited and being creative doesn't cut it. We have to know how much money there is and how much money will be involved. So are you using your own money in savings or are you expecting to get money somewhere else? It's also important to find a way that you can document the initial ports of cash flow. And finally, obstacles to the market. Now this may not be 100% essential at this point in time, but it is worth keeping at the back of your mind. And what this is basically for you to have an idea as to whether there are any obstacles for you to market. Any obstacles that would stop you from launching, obstacles that stop you along the way from creating your business and your vision. And that might be things like money, market penetration, and your competitors' dominance. So there you have it, just key things that you should have in your business plan. And again, as I said, I've linked the business plan that I use, the free version, down in the info box below. But remember, a business plan, whether you're getting investment from elsewhere or using your own savings, is so important for you to figure out whether your vision and your dreams are really worth taking and following. Because dreaming is not enough, and you have to make sure that things do work out. So I hope this video gave you some clarity. And if you're interested in seeing how my personal journey is going, do subscribe and check out my vlog videos. My aim is to vlog every part of my journey and to document all the updates and what happens throughout. But I'll also be doing further deep dives into each part of the business as I go, and to really open up and be really transparent about what creating a clothing and athletic business is like. Otherwise, all the best in your journey, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!